Hi everyone, welcome to day 6 of the Flex and Flow Yoga Beginners Yoga Challenge. I am so excited that you've made it this far into the challenge. And today is going to be so much fun because we are working on twists, which are excellent for releasing tension in the whole body, particularly your low back, your lower body, the glutes and the hips. All right, when you're ready, let's get on our mat. All right, everyone, whenever you're ready, come on down to your mat and we're gonna start lying on our backs. Once you get to your mat, bring your feet to the floor and roll onto your spine. We're just gonna take a moment to ground down, letting our spine feel extra long here, maybe releasing the palms facing up to the sky. And just find your breath. Begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. Preparing for your practice today. Take 2 more full breaths here. Lengthening your spine and feeling that grounding sensation into your mat. 1 more big breath in. And big full breath out. As you feel ready, draw your knees in gently towards your chest and maybe take your hands to your shins or grab opposite elbows around the shins, whatever you have within you today. Find a little space for your hip flexors, maybe rock and roll softly from side to side. And then take another moment here and find a little bit of stillness. And then reach your arms out open wide, setting up for a supine twist. We'll bump our hips over to the right side and let the knees just gently fall over to the left. Your gaze can stay to the sky, or maybe you extend it up and over your right arm. Take a big breath in, feel your chest broadening. And a big breath out, maybe sink your right ear and shoulder closer to the mat. Come back through center when you're ready, finding knees in towards your chest. And then bump your hips to the left and let your knees fall gently over to the right. Pick your gaze wherever feels most comfortable in your neck, and then just allow yourself to soften here. Feel your chest opening here. Feel how the twist just gently nourishes the spine. We'll come back through center, drawing the knees up and over, and then releasing the feet down to the floor. Press down through the feet, release your hands down by your sides, and then on your next in-breath, lift your hips away from the mat and swing your arms up and overhead just to open up the front side of the body. And then exhale, gently release your hips. Twice more. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms up. And exhale, gently release. Last time through, inhale, reach up, feel the feet pressing into the mat. Exhale, release the hips down. Squeeze your knees back in towards your chest, and we're going to take some gentle rock and rolls on our spine until you feel ready to find tabletop pose. So maybe 2 to 3 rock and rolls, and then roll over your shins, plant your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Nice work. We're finding our nice tabletop pose. On our next inhale, we'll find cow. We'll drop our belly, lift our heart, lift our seat. And exhale into our cat. We'll do that twice more. Take a big breath in. Really extend your heart forward and up. And a breath out as you really reach the back side of the body towards the sky. 1 more. Really feel that expansion through your sits bones as you lift them to the sky. And exhale, draw your pelvis forward. Feel the belly drawing up and in. Come back through a neutral spine tabletop. And then walk your left hand just underneath your face. And inhale, reach your right arm high to the sky. Preparing for thread the needle, take a big breath in. Exhale, release your right shoulder down towards the mat, underneath the left armpit. Walk your left hand back a little bit, tent the fingers, and find some space here. Take another breath in across your upper spine. Exhale, melt down a little bit more into your mat. Take your left hand back down, plant the palm, and then reach your right fingers up to the sky, expanding your chest. Release the right hand down, tabletop pose. Switching sides, move your right hand underneath your face, make a little space. And then extend your left arm towards the sky, open your chest. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing your left arm underneath your right armpit. And then maybe tenting the right fingertips so that they're underneath your elbow. Breathe into the upper spine. And breathe out, just allow yourself to feel grounded here. When you're ready, release your right palm back to the mat. And then lift the left fingers high, open up your chest. And exhale, releasing down. Slide your hips to your heels, big toes together to touch child's pose, releasing here. Take a full breath in. And stay for the breath out. We'll come forward into tabletop pose, all fours. And this time we're gonna tuck our toes, lift our knees gently away from the mat, finding downward facing dog. Do what you need to do to pedal out a few times here. Awaken the backs of your legs. Awaken your spine. And then on your next breath, just start to find some stillness. We're going to take our next breath to walk our hands back towards our feet, like 1 or 2 handprints. And then start to press a little bit more weight into your left palm and lift your right palm away from the mat. Send your right hand to your left shin, your ankle, or your foot, and then take your gaze underneath your right armpit, finding a little twist. Take a big breath in here, and a big breath out. Releasing your right palm back to the mat, we'll switch sides. Press a little weight into the right foot to find your balance, and then evenly distribute as you take your left hand across to your right leg, finding somewhere that's accessible. And then gazing under your right arm, feeling that nice stretch through your right side body. Take a breath. Release the left hand back down. Walk the hands out into your downward facing dog shape. And then lift your heels to the sky. Bend your knees, gaze forward. And take 2 giant steps to the top of your mat. We fold. Take an inhale breath, find a halfway lift. And exhale, fold it back down. Twice more, inhale, halfway lift. Maybe your hands come to shins. And exhale, fold. Last time through, biggest one yet. See if you can get your spine even longer. And exhale, fold. This time, as you lift and lengthen your spine to your halfway lift, bend your left knee, tent your left fingertips underneath your face, and reach your right arm to the sky. Maybe feeling that nice stretch all the way through the outer right hip, down into the ankle. I T-band. 1 more breath in. Release your right hand under your face. Halfway lift, bend your right knee and reach your left arm skyward. See if you can stack your left shoulder over the right and really press the weight back into the left foot so it's evenly distributing into the feet. Feel that nice stretch into the outer hip, breath in. And release both hands back to the mat, breath out. Halfway lift, hands to shins. And exhale, fold. Press through the feet, rise to stand, all the way up we go. And then exhale, bring your hands through heart. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold it back down towards your toes. Find a halfway lift on your in-breath. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step it back to high plank. Rock your weight forward, and then make your way to your low plank of choice. Perhaps you lower the knees, chest, and chin. 1 straight line to the belly, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale brings you to downward facing dog, however you can get there. Lifting your hips to the sky, pressing your heels gently down and back. 2 breaths. Pausing here. Feeling the heat in the body that you've just built. 1 more breath. Stay for the exhale. On your in-breath, walk your left foot to the middle of your mat and reach your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. And then as you exhale, we're gonna bring right knee to left tricep, so under and across the body. Inhale, extend the right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, take your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. And this time, bring it all the way up and into your nose and gently step it through. Lower your left knee down and reach your arms up and overhead, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Find a full breath into the front channel of your body. And then as you breathe out, bring your hips back towards your left heel. Frame your right thigh with your hands, half split. Halfway lift. And now from here, take your left hand and place it just outside your right leg. You can keep the right hand rooted on the floor or take it to your hip, your sacrum, or reach it to the sky. Find a little twist. Hug the low belly in, breath in. Release both hands back to frame your right thigh and then bend into the right knee. Reach your arms up, low lunge. And this time we're gonna open up to the right. So our left arm comes forward, our right arm comes back. Open arm twist. Beautiful, take a breath here. And a breath out, inhale both arms to the sky. And exhale, release the hands down. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, send your right foot back, high plank. Vinyasa of your choice, high to low plank. Inhale through a back bend. Downward facing dog we go. Our other side, let's walk our right foot in a little bit to make space and then lift the left heel high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, reach it high. Take it under and across the body, maybe lift it a little higher, and then take it high to the sky. Last time, we take it to our right tricep, and then we bring the knee into the nose, and we gently step our left foot through. Lower your right knee, and then sweep the arms up and overhead. Find space in your front side body. Drop down into the hips, lift the heart, breath in. Hips back towards your right heel, lengthen your left leg, half split. Find a halfway lift, and then bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Left hand to hip, sacrum or sky, whatever feels accessible. Feel that stretch through your right T-band, outer hip, breath in. And release both hands back to frame your left foot. Bend into the left knee, find your low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, open to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Take a big breath, stretch fingertips to fingertips. And then inhale, re-extend the arms. Lower the hands down to frame your left foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and step the left foot back, high plank. Halfway down or all the way to the belly. Upward facing or cobra. We move to downward facing dog, lifting our hips high to the sky. Nice work. Take a full breath in here. And stay for the breath out. On your next inhale, take your right leg high. And then bring your right knee to your left tricep. And you can stay here this time, or kick your right leg towards the left. Come onto the big toe side edge of your left foot and float your left arm to the sky, fallen triangle. Lift up through your right hip and your left fingertips, breath in. Breath out, release your left hand to the mat and squeeze your right knee back into your nose and gently step it through. Lovely work. Take your left hand to the mat and reach your right hand high, simple twist. Square your left hip forward, draw the right hip back. Find a full deep breath here. As you exhale, release your right hand. So you're in a runner's lunge, and then walk your left foot like 2 footprints forward, and then press your hips towards the sky, lengthen your right leg, and then let your belly fall towards your right thigh. Find your breath. Pyramid pose, draw your left hip forward, right hip back, inhale. Exhale, bend into the right knee, walk the left toes back, those 2 footprints, and then use your belly and your legs to rise up to high lunge. Get the ball of the left, or the heel of the left foot over the ball of the foot as you extend through your left quad. We're gonna open to the right, left arm forward, right arm back, open twist, beautiful. And then maybe stay or take your right hand down the back of your left leg and explore tracing the ceiling with the left arm as you open up through the left side body. Return to your open arm twist, left arm forward, right arm back. And then bring your hands through your heart center and stay here or experiment with hinging from your hips and hooking your left elbow outside of your right thigh. If you do so and you notice that your chest starts to collapse towards the thigh, think about rolling your right heart open and then pressing back through your left heel, 2 strong legs. That's it. Take another breath here. You've got this. Hold for the exhale. We're gonna open up to warrior two. So you'll spin your left heel down, bend your right knee, open your arms wide, and then exhale, hands come down to frame your right foot. Step your right leg back, high plank, and lower through your vinyasa, high to low. Back bend of choice on the inhale. Downward facing we go. All right, nice work. Here we go. Left side, walk your right foot in a little and lift your left heel high. Left knee, right tricep under and across. Stay or kick the left foot to the right. Reach the right arm to the sky as you lift through your left hip and right fingertips. Take a full breath in. We'll meet with left knee to nose, right hand lowers. Left knee draws in, and we gently step it through. Great work. Right hand is your base. Left fingers reach to the sky, simple twist. See if you can get the heel of the right foot over the ball, and then press up into the right quad. Take another big breath here, grow a little longer. Exhale, release the left hand down. Walk your right foot in like 2 footprints, and then lift your hips to the sky as you lengthen the legs, drawing the heart and belly down towards your left thigh, pyramid pose. See if you can work your right hip a little bit forward, left hip back. One more breath. Exhale, bend into your left knee. Return to your runner's lunge. Maybe walk those toes back a little bit to make space. And then use belly and legs to rise to high crescent. Find stability in your legs first. Ball of foot and heel in the same line. And then open to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Stay here, pressing fingertip to fingertip, or experiment with taking the left hand down the back of the right thigh and reaching your right arm up and over. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Keep your torso the same, but maybe you start to hinge from your hips and hook your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Keep pressing up and away with your right quad. Lift and open through your left heart. Take another inhale breath. Stay. You're doing so well, yogis. Stay strong. We'll spin our right heel down and open up the arms, warrior two. Beautiful. Sink down into the hips, inhale. Cartwheel the hands down as you exhale. And step the left foot back, high plank to low. Back bend of your choosing to downward facing dog where we meet. Pausing here. Feeling that nice wringing out sensation from the twist. Take another in-breath. Stay for the exhale. On our next breath in, we'll gaze forward, come up to the toes, bend the knees, and come all the way to the top of our mat until we're in a seat. All right, from your seat, find an easy Sukhasana pose, or if you would like, keep your left foot towards your right glute. Bring your right leg up and over so that the foot is intersecting your left knee and your left hip, and then sit up nice and tall. We'll backstroke our right arm back behind us so it's diagonal from the hip, and then reach the left arm up to the sky. Now from here, you can hook your left elbow in front of your shin and lift your spine and then start to feel this twist. Or you can hook the elbow to the outside, press the elbow into the thigh as you open and lengthen. Finding your variation of a twist. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. We're going to release from our twist. You can take a little counter twist in the other direction if that feels good. And then we'll come through center and simply switch the legs. So this time we'll take our right leg to the bottom so it's towards our left glute. And then you'll bring the left leg up and over, or maybe switch the cross of the ankles if you're staying in that easy seated Sukhasana. Once you get both sits bones on the mat, you'll take your left arm up, backstroke it back, just diagonal from your hip, and then reach your right arm high. Hook the elbow in front of the shin, lift the spine and twist. Or take your elbow to the outside and lift and twist. Pick what you're going. Make sure you can keep your spine long, belly engaged, so you get the full benefit of this twist. Maybe feeling that gentle release of your outer hips and your glutes. Take a breath. We'll come through center, maybe find a little counter twist to the other direction with both hands. And then come back through center, unravel your legs.
And we'll bring our feet out long in front of us. Toes flexing towards the face for staff pose. Take your hands, fingertips pointing towards your seat, and press them back behind you to lift and lengthen through your heart. Stay here, or start to float your arms up to the sky and take a nice big hinge from the hips and reach for your shins, your ankles, your feet, whatever you can grab today. See if you can keep your neck nice and long, keeping your gaze soft. Take an inhale to extend your heart, and an exhale to fold a little deeper. One more time, big breath in. And fold a little bit deeper. Feel that nice stretch through the backs of the legs. We'll inhale all the way back up through center, and then bring the feet in towards you. Sukhasana, easy seat. Take your hands to your thighs, a hand over heart and belly, or maybe two palms meet at heart center to send gratitude to your body and your breath for showing up on your mat today. You did so awesome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you on the mat tomorrow for day 7 of the Flex and Flow Yoga 10-day Beginner Yoga Challenge. Again, if you want more classes, if you're looking for fitness, yoga, retreats, events, we do it all. Pop on over to www.flexandflow.org. And don't forget, please follow and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thank you so much. See you next time.